to the Sewage Squad podcast. I'm your host, Jib Watkins, and I'm here with Albert Meddy from Canada.
Oh yes, please tell them my social security number as well.
We also have Braylock, commonly known as Lucas Mercep from New York.
Yeah.
Just call him Bray.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, just call me Brett, honestly.
Just does nothing. And finally, but not least, we have Summer Chandelier from Idaho.
So I do nothing, huh? I guess I won't be uploading this then.
Alright. Podcast over.
Alright.
Shit.
Oh shit, he's gone. Alright.
Okay. So the topic today okay.
Overwatch.
So we should probably explain what the point of this podcast is first.
Okay, I'll explain it then. This British accent is fucking forced as hell, but it's the only way I can talk. So, anyway, I just do that. That's kind of a jab at the baited podcast.
Yeah, because Keemstar is a fucking idiot.
Keemstar is a hack. Nobody's gonna come at you except for Keemstar.
He's gonna come to my house with a meat cleaver and fucking kill me.
TJ Killer Keemstar. Anywho, today we'll be talking about Overwatch, and the whole point of this podcast is to kind of just be the fucking worst thing ever.
Yeah.
So, don't expect any editing. Don't expect any good conversation to come out of this.
Don't expect quality.
Yeah,
Okay.
just don't expect a podcast. We're not even gonna upload this.
Yeah, like Summer literally linked me a fucking guide to 4 things to remember when starting a podcast. I just flat out didn't watch it.
Yeah, we're completely off topic already. Anyway, let's fucking get back to it. So,
So Overwatch. What a shit show.
Points to go over: heroes, which ones we don't like, which one we think are overpowered, and
Underpowered
game
as well.
dogs.
Meta issues, yeah. So
Meta.
the meta. Fuck the meta, honestly. The meta, I think, it's just like... Here's the thing. The point of a meta is that it's supposed to be constant, and Blizzard's, like, on and off, like, extreme fucking balancing bullshit is completely removing that.
We could talk about your Overwatch and this shit.
Let's call him out. Let's call him the fuck out.
Like anybody will watch this anyway, but, yeah, the problem is, though, that Blizzard wants to, like every few months they want to have this new hero be fucking switched around so that every hero feels fresh and new. Problem with that though is that like you're forcing me to learn, and I'm a fucking idiot and I don't want that. So just like don't like season 2 meta was great. Like it was 2 DPS, 2 healers, and you got two tanks, and then that was it.
Was that the Beyblade meta?
No, that was season 3.
No.
Then they decided to bring back 3 tanks. 3 tanks is still prominent, by the way. I still see
Beyblade meta was definitely season 2 because
that was season 2 because that was right when Anna was out and before they took out her speed.
So,
but yeah,
Speed.
like I don't know. I just don't like the fact that like, and also the fact that they started using the PTR for balance just now. I found that bullshit. Just now you started using the test arena for testing out balance. What the fuck?
To be perfectly honest, I'm happy that they at least learned their lesson and fucking like didn't put her straight into comp right off the bat because that was a cardinal sin. With
in
Sombra.
The beta, you could actually play comp. Surprisingly,
that's better than putting it into like actual comp season 5.
Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about comp right now. I have mixed feelings.
I mean, you flat out invited me to join you and Rubber just to, like, throw and be horrible people, and I genuinely considered it, which just shows what comp has done to me.
Right?
It's a shit show, honestly. Okay, let's talk about some hero balances here. What heroes do you not like?
Did you forget what kind of podcast this is?
Yeah.
We don't have to rope it back to the topics, don't worry about it. We'll just find our way back. We'll just find our way back.
But yeah, heroes that we don't like. I'll just fucking start it off. Junkrat.
Fuck you.
No, Junkrat's fun. Junkrat's fun.
Okay, maybe fun, but I just don't like going against him. It maybe
so you don't like fun?
I don't want him to be nerfed, but I just don't.
To be honest,
his character's so annoying. I don't fucking enjoy it.
He's a hard counter though.
everyone.
I think the fact that they
No,
made it
I'm
so
just-
his ult doesn't kill him anymore, like just his ult,
No.
is
I think it's his
an
grenades.
issue.
No.
Well,
It's
yeah,
his
but, like, no,
grenades
they-
as well.
Yeah, but I'm saying that they shouldn't have made it so his ult didn't kill him.
Because all these other heroes also can kill him, like Pharah's or Tracers.
Like,
or...
the only person that their ult can't kill them, other than Junkrat now, is Diva, and that was needed because she just couldn't use it
Oh,
beforehand.
Diva.
Because she
Oh,
she
what a
would
bitch.
almost never get far enough away
Fuck
to
Diva.
actually survive it.
Right,
Diva's
unless
a
you did it,
mess.
like, right around a corner, but then everybody else can use that time to get around the same exact corner.
Season
You
1
just stare-
Diva.
And then you just stare at Diva out of her mech, and you both stare at each other, and you're like, yeah, how's it with?
What was the update right when they actually like changed their fucking defense matrix to right click? Right at that point, before they started like fucking
sure-
with her
what
damage
was
and
it
health,
before, then?
was the best. It was E, and it wasn't like a hold ability. You'd press it once, and then it would
and
activate,
it would, like, it'd be a
and then it would go
timer.
away. Yeah,
Yeah, but that added a little bit more of like a skill kind of.
But, like,
Situational
sort
sort
of
of thing, not
the
just
main
sort of like
reason
a
why they
trick or something.
changed it, the main
But-
reason why they changed it is because like they didn't really feel it
It's
was, she didn't really fit the tank idea of being able
Yeah.
to help absorb damage for teammates.
Yeah.
And then the problem is they made her too much of a tank, or the part where she could just survive 3 ults, jump out, grab a med pack, go back in, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't really like unsuited Diva. I don't like how much damage she's capable of doing.
I also don't like how quickly she gets back her mech.
Yeah.
But
That,
But hey, remember
she's
that they
really
did
squishy.
already nerf all of like the
it didn't nerf it
ult
enough, because
charges.
in 2 mags, if she hits all the shots, then she's immediately back in her mag.
if you do it right, you can do an entire like just one mag.
Yeah, exactly, so that's bullshit.
It's a bit
I
stupid.
disagree. Because she's
technically-
really easy to kill. She's only got 150 health.
She's a
and she
slippery
doesn't
bastard.
have
Yeah.
but she doesn't have any mobility when she's like that. She's just got a really tiny hitbox.
And to play
And
devil's
she's really
advocate,
easily killed.
to be perfectly honest, like her mech isn't really an ultimate because it's kind of how she's always supposed to be. So in a
Right.
way, I guess you could say it kind of does make sense that it would take less time
Yeah.
because you're just trying to get. It's less of like a boost, more of a restoration.
I feel like we were saying before, that she shouldn't just get her mech back immediately when she self-destructs.
Definitely not
There should be
immediately.
some repercussions.
because
I
it-
think she should
because it allows
easily
people to
get
cheese it.
one kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Because-
I also feel like if they did change like the amount of time it takes for her to get her mech back, like after
people would
she
bitch.
ults,
Uh-huh.
I feel like if they gave her 50% back of like her mech, not the entire thing, it would balance it out quite a bit
Kind
more.
of like McCree with
Yeah.
his.
Right.
Oh, but they nerfed McCree, so
Except
you can't
they
do that
changed
shit.
They
that.
changed that, yeah.
I don't know why they changed that.
I
They
don't
don't
like
like
that
McCree.
either. They
Yeah.
don't. They need
Fuck
to
McCree.
fix him.
Fucking
He's
McCree.
not usable at all right now.
I mean,
I still have fun with him, but yeah, he's not
he's
really.
probably he has some of the best kit in the game, but his ult
Yeah.
sucks.
Oh, your Overwatch
Right.
said though that he's like
Because
so
his-
good on his own.
his
he
ult
doesn't need
requires-
changes.
His ult requires people to really like. It requires you to really use your own gumption to take other people by surprise. But it's
Right.
been so far into Overwatch's like, time out now that
Yeah,
like
it works
everybody
today.
knows. Everybody knows
And-
what it sounds like.
and,
Everybody knows what it looks like. Everybody knows how to
meme.
avoid it.
Also,
Everything in
McCree's
Overwatch is a
now. If they're like playing McCree on comp or whatever, they use McCree's ult to get like people off points, not to get kills.
And
They
that's
just use it as like
Yeah.
for people to scatter.
A
Sometimes it
deterrent.
doesn't even work because everyone's health pool is so big that just somebody will just kill him while he's up there trying to ult, and then
Right.
there you go. I feel as if
Like a
they should-
Roadhog, for example.
I feel that he should either have like a fortify ability, like he can't be stunned when he's doing it, A, or B, give him like a bunch of armor when he does it, or something like that, or give him a bunch of
Yeah.
health. He can't just be mowed down.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Well, I mean,
but
to be perfectly honest, the whole point of his ult is to be kind of like a Truxican standoff, where both people are kind of equally vulnerable, and it's all just a test of skill.
Equally vulnerable, not really, when characters these days, when they just upped everyone's damage, where the fact that a Zenyatta could just kill him before he could even lock on.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
not wrong about that.
That
Zenyatta
is
can
correct.
use his alt fire faster than you can get your ult off.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's just, it is just kind of a shit show with McCree. I think
Yeah.
he started out really good, and then
But he started
guess
off
it's
a little
And
too
then they
good.
tried to fix him, and they made it way worse.
because Blizzard doesn't know how to balance. Their
the
concept
thing
of
was,
balance
Exactly.
is to go all nerf. Then when they inevitably catch flack because the character becomes useless, they make the character overpowered. Then when they catch flack because the character's overpowered, they're like, well, we gotta do something. So then they fucking make it all nerf
I feel
again.
like they're doing the thing that League of Legends does, where they
Releasing
make
too many heroes. No.
no,
Not yet.
where they make a character really good at the very beginning, so everybody wants to play them, and then they change them and fuck them. It's like a constant cycle.
League of Legends is... Ooh, we don't talk about
Garbo.
League of Legends.
Garbo.
League of Legends is toxic in every way. The people are toxic. The game
and
is
Overwatch
toxic.
is becoming exactly like
Was-
that.
Was
Because
anybody really
it took-
complaining about McCree before he got nerfed, though?
No.
It all depends on what stage of the game we're talking about here.
Like,
That's true,
early.
too.
Early on? Oh god, it was ridiculous. I was playing in the beta back in 2015. McCree was ridiculous. His right click could headshot. It did extreme amounts of damage. You could pull off you could kill a Roadhog with 2 right clicks.
Yeah, not to mention
Tremendously overpowered. His
Flash
left
fan-
click had no damage fall off. Oh, it was
Flash
absolutely
fan,
ridiculous.
shift, then fan again.
And you could
Yeah.
kill anything.
You could just melt cunts with that, I guess.
But-
Yeah. Gotcha. Sorry, didn't mean to add anything there. I thought I was going to.
No,
So,
dude,
yeah,
you're
it's
fine,
just-
man.
It's just like absolutely ridiculous. But like if we compare Soldier back to when the beta was first out, he was awful compared to what he is now.
Well, because the point was, he was supposed to be kind of like a sort of like entry-level character where if you only played like basic-ass shooters, you were able to find a character that you could kind of, identify with to get you like to understand how the game works. But, because he's kind of like shit awful, it kind of gets you like wanting to learn to play better heroes. So he's like, he's your entry level, and then they kind of changed it so now he's too viable.
I think that every hero should be viable no matter what skill level it takes.
Well, I guess it's because Soldier's like low usability was because of his low skill level, so it's like a trade-off.
That's my biggest issue with Overwatch, that they're making all the easiest characters super overpowered.
I don't
And-
think Soldier is that overpowered.
No.
He's not overpowered
It's
now.
that
He was for a while though.
It's just that he's easy, and that's the problem. That is easy.
Well, even then, if you're new to shooters, he's not as easy as people think he is.
Like,
No,
I still
he's
play
definitely
Soldier
not.
for shit, but like,
I mean,
can still get a
that's
few
coming
kills
from
with
me
him.
though. I play Soldier pretty well.
Yeah, so
But
But,
realize
like,
that our own bias can come in this.
If you're experienced with,
So-
well, that's kind of the point though. But if you're experienced with other shooters, and Soldier is just kind of like, your sort of start off.
if you're good with Soldier, you can feasibly be good with McCree. It's all about aiming. really,
Yeah.
is what
And
comes down
aiming-
to it.
Yeah.
And
As
he's
opposed to
easily countered.
yes.
No, dude, your Overwatch said that Soldier's fucking overpowered.
Shut up.
Shit, dude.
Well, your Overwatch will be our last little fucking thing here.
Yeah,
we'll throw in a
let's
little.
not talk about that
We'll,
yet.
we'll keep that off to the end when we're all suitably pissed
Alright.
off.
But yeah, like, yeah, but you could see with like characters like Roadhog, with Soldier. With,
I mean, Roadhog's look has changed, and I'm glad they did.
Yeah,
But I think they may have buffed his scrap gun a little too much.
way too much. Yeah.
It's a little too good.
Um,
Because
At the very least, I'm happy that they maybe like made it so he's not like a free kill machine anymore.
but
uh-huh.
that was kind of what he did. Without his hook, he was pretty much useless.
You'd have to get like right up close, like right in his face.
Right
order
up
for
in
you
their
to actually
faces.
Die. But
So-
no, like he could one shot you from like a meter, 2 meters, 3 meters maybe.
Is his
Distance
right
now?
click? His
No,
right
not
click
even
is
his right
suitable.
click. Not even his right click, just his left.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever buffed his right
Because it's...
They changed its
Soul.
bullet spread, but they didn't, like... I don't think they changed its damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so...
I mean, Roadhog right now, I think he's fine.
I think he does all right. Yeah, he's not.
But other than the cold scrap cannon thing,
I feel like
weird,
his
but I-
hook is a little bit too long, but I feel like that's just my bias coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so... For the recent changes that happened to Ana, because I want to talk about this, because I play
definitely.
Ana all the fucking time. Okay. Because, I have something to say about this. So, I feel as if Ana... I feel like she's still a little bit too strong, alright? And I play Ana. I play Ana a lot. She's my most played hero. I heard this point before, I don't know where it was from. But this guy was saying, like, she's a soldier. So why the fuck is she healing so much? Like, why is she doing the most healing in the game compared to Mercy, who's a goddamn doctor, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So...
same could be said for Lucio, really.
So, so, like, it's come to the point where it's like, oh, but you got it...
Huh? You cut out, dude.
You got a what? Guess we'll never know.
He cut out.
Albert,
Albert,
hear
wake up,
you.
man.
we can't hear you.
Told you, that's the shittiest podcast on earth, pal.
Sorry.
This is all planned. This is all part of the script.
Actually, my mic got unplugged. Anyway, so,
This is part of the
where was I
script.
again?
Talk about Ana.
Anna.
So, okay, so, yeah, so I feel like she still does too much healing. Also, the nerf to her Bionade, like, I can't self-sustain if that's the case, if you nerf her Bionade for the healing. On other teammates, that may be the case that you could give her...
No.
You could get, what?
She healed way too much.
No,
Yes,
not
she
on
did.
enemy team, but
No,
on
her. On herself.
herself?
It was ridiculous. Don't
But
even
there's
try
no way
that.
for her to survive if that's the case. If she had nothing else, it's either
Yeah,
sleep
She can
dart
survive right. She
or
can survive right now.
without the bio grenade.
Yeah, with the bio grenade's fine. It heals like 60.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough to get away. So, 150 was ridiculous.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Did he used to do 150? I
Used
don't
to do
remember.
150.
But to
healing.
herself?
It did way too fucking much.
How much
I
does
will
it do
say
to
that.
herself now?
It does 60. They halved it.
It would completely, like, undo a lot of work.
Like,
Just
Reaper
with a
could be up in
simple
her
press of an
face,
A.
bang bang, throws down a bio grenade, and now he's at a disadvantage ridiculously, tremendously. He can't be
Yeah,
healed.
but her damage is nerfed now, so it doesn't matter. Like she can't just kill
But
him.
even then, the damage was too bad as well. It
Oh
was,
yeah.
it's absolutely ridiculously overpowered.
I feel as if she should keep her damage, but do horrible healing. Because that's the type of character that she is. She doesn't fit the
Because
criteria for
she's
healing.
a sniper.
I feel like she should be more of like a Zenyatta type of character, where like she can punish flankers because she does damage. But
I think
at the
that's
point
what
where
they're
she just
trying
can't.
to do with Lucio
But-
right now.
But at the point where she just can't like, oh, let me just heal up the Reinhardt in 3 seconds and then just heal myself and then fucking destroy that Pharah in 3 shots. Like I don't feel like that's appropriate for the type of character that she is.
I don't think it is either.
Like I don't know. I feel like they're trying to punish me for playing like just sticking my fucking rifled butt up my fucking teammates' assholes the whole time while I'm a fucking sniper. Like I don't understand that.
Neither do I.
You gotta have one. She can't have both. She can't be the best healer in the game and have the best damage. You gotta sacrifice one.
Right.
If you sacrifice both, well, then she's just fucking useless.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is kind of what Overwatch does at this point. Blizzard doesn't know how to fine-tune, and if they do, they're certainly not showing it, and it looks like they're just doing this to piss people off.
Yeah.
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 I doubt they're doing it just for that reason. But
Well, I mean, of course not, but it feels like it, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's right, Jeff Kaplan. This is a call-out post. Come here right fucking now.
Is Jeff
Not
Kaplan
just
even a
Jeff
person?
Kaplan.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We are going to place all of the blame on Jeff Kaplan. I'm not
Jeff
even
Kaplan.
saying this ironically. Jeff Kaplan,
Cap
you are
Jap.
a
Why do you
cuck.
think? Why do you think there's another guy on the team named Jeff? It's because they're all Jeff Kaplan. Every
Jeff
single one.
Kaplan.
Jeff Kaplan ran out of names, and you just named the other guy Jeff. It's all just it's a persona. Like he's
It's
all
like
right.
Jeff with a GE.
It's like the entire development team is a stand.
Yeah. Like whenever you see those things, nobody actually went up there and like shook hands with any of the fucking guys. Therefore, it could just be like holograms.
Yeah,
and
they're
just
like
Jeff could have
Tupac.
been right there.
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's kind of
That-
scary.
What do you think,
Those
Jeff?
are the
Always...
worst.
Yeah, right. That's kind of the
Fucking-
point.
Love the name known as Cap Japlin. What a guy.
Chef Kaplan.
Oh. And why the fuck is Overwatch punishing healers for playing healers in comp by giving them less SR?
Oh
I
my
don't
Oh
God.
my god, yes. That's
Fucking
our next
Pure
topic,
Overwatch just
actually.
Put a goddamn video out for that.
That's a good segue, actually, yeah, to our next
That's a good
topic.
topic. But,
I mean,
because
it's the entire reason why I am so low. Because that's all I fucking play.
Mercy.
I play mostly tanks and healer, and yeah, I'm like at a fucking crawl pace.
Why do you think in order for me to get to Diamond, I just played Zarya? Like that's all I played in order because I
That's
can
all
carry
you
a
can do.
Zarya,
You
and I
have to get a shit
and I
ton
get
of
SR
medals
for it.
in order to like rank up, and even then, when you're a healer,
I feel like
you only
healing
get
should
one.
have a good
Like for a
priority in SR.
team-based game, it shouldn't be
Certainly feels
requiring.
like they're punishing.
Yeah. It shouldn't, for a team-based game, it shouldn't be requiring us to compete against our own teammates to be able to actually climb up the ranks. We should all be climbing up as a team.
Yeah, it's complete utter bullshit. I don't
But that's not
understand.
happening, because the game, I guess the SR goes by medals and all of the fucking things. So of
Yeah.
course when you're doing damage, you've got objective kills,
I feel like it
you've
should
got...
be for roll, though. For roll, if
Yeah.
like the two DPSs, one of them's got gold, then give him the more SR, but not for the rest of the team.
Because like,
And
when
then
you're playing
the
a
two
DPS or a
supports.
tank,
Yeah.
you know,
when you're playing a
they should
DPS
be
or a
doing,
tank, hold on a second, you got like damage,
exactly
you
what
got
it should be in the
kills,
first
objective
place.
kills, etc. When you're a healer, all you got is your healing thing, and
And you're
yeah,
not gonna get
occasionally
anything
maybe your assists, yeah, but healing's it. And I guess maybe if you think about it, if they were to
Time,
if they were to
like-
boost how much SR the healing stat gives you, it would end up also breaking it for characters that can heal themselves, characters like Mei, Soldier, Roadhog,
Yeah.
etc. They would be kind of between a rock and a hard place. I don't really think that characters who can self-heal should have a healing stat that works
Yeah.
the same
Right.
way
Yeah.
a medic's
Because
healing
then
stat
again, that's
works.
also how toxicity happens, because they're just like, oh, I have gold healing, what the fuck's our healers doing, you know?
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, oh, I have gold healing. It's like, well, I'm sorry that you fucking take so much damage and you're hammering E every 5 seconds, Roadhog. I'm trying to do work here.
Right.
Like, you can effectively get even less SR than a Roadhog, if you think about it, just because
Because he
Roadhog's
gets the
getting more
healing
healing.
medal as well.
He's getting more
He
healing.
gets the healing medal. He gets like every other medal as well. When you're a healer, you only get the one.
Because this lumbering tub of garbage is inhaling his fucking roofies 5 minutes to get healing. And you got nothing on that.
Nah, it's not roofies. It's fucking paint.
It's paint. Yeah, it is paint.
It's like spray paint in a fucking plastic ass bag.
Oh my god, yeah. Like that scene from Always Sunny.
God.
Let's not talk about Always Sunny, please.
It's too late.
God.
The ranking system. It's just like, here's the thing, right? The
It's
original
so broken.
At the very least, I'm happy that they learned their lesson with Season 1's ranking system with the whole percentile bullshit. I think that was kind of stupid. And they were like, yeah, that was stupid. And it's like, yeah, it was stupid, so why did you implement another system that's even worse?
I mean, I
Not
don't mind
worse.
like the diamond silver shit.
Yeah.
I don't mind this. It's just the balancing, like how much you get per game needs to be fixed depending on your role.
And last season was really bad because
Oh yeah, it was awful.
when you're in gold,
also-
when you're in gold and low plat, and nobody on your team is gold and low plat, and like nobody on your team is diamond. It's all gold and plat, and you're getting linked up with like 3 diamonds on the other team. Fix the shit.
Right?
I like how they still haven't assessed the situation where top 500 players are competing against, like, silvers.
I don't think that's
You know
possible.
why? Because they don't care.
Yeah.
because they
Like,
don't
wait,
care.
that's happening?
That's happening. Yeah.
That's-
These Brazilian top 500 six stack, they used to, I believe they go like late hours, like middle of the night, and then they queue. But not a lot of people are queuing at that time, so they just pair them up with like silvers, golds, plats.
Okay, I didn't know that that was part of the circumstance, because in a way, I guess the way the server works, it seems like it would be kind of understandable where it's like, there's nobody fucking queuing. At the very least, let's get him a game somehow, you know?
That's incredibly unfair, though.
It is.
And
It's
I
like
feel that it should pop up a message being like, "Hey, nobody's playing. Try another time."
Nobody in your like
Skill rank.
level range.
Or give you an option to brute force it anyway, because at least then, it gives you an option. It's like, hey, so the only game we can find you right now is like a ridiculous, like, stacked deck against you. You still want to have fun. So at least
yes or no.
a
Or
lot
if,
of...
if it's that circumstance, don't let the people who lose lose any SR or any shit like that.
Right.
There should-
like,
yeah, there
have
should be
them
a
Lose,
point.
like, two.
Yeah.
Like, if you're silver and fighting grandmasters, there really shouldn't be that much of a... Like, there's no fucking contest. It's literally
Like, you
picking on a
shouldn't
retarded
gain
kid.
that much, and they shouldn't lose that much.
You're beating a kid in a race when he's got a
I
wheelchair.
feel like the top 500 people should lose SR if they win that game, though. Like, you
Okay,
fucking
that's
bullied
going a
those
bit
kids.
far.
Like, you're an asshat.
I-
Here's
but
your
they're-
punishment.
okay, they
They're
didn't...
purposely doing
I don't
that.
think they...
They're
I-
purposely. They
I
do
guess,
it
yeah,
off hours
but
just,
for-
just to...
But as far as the server knows, it's just kind of a happy accident. on
Yeah,
their
yeah,
end.
I'm kidding. But,
Okay.
but,
If
Talk
anyone
about-
gets that meme, I love you.
We don't talk about memes here.
it's a
talking about
free
it.
zone.
Okay, so I muted Gib Butkins to see the podcast is continuing without him.
I transfer my host responsibilities to Summer.
Also,
Okay.
what...
Oh, he left. Oh shit, he better not be. He better not be gone.
Alright, I'm
Come
gonna
back.
give him...
There we go.
Okay,
I didn't
good.
think so.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just talk about how Blizzard handles new heroes. That's really
Oh.
Well, the
How-
main thing is that Orisa was not able to be played in comp for the first week. that she was
Honestly,
live.
I don't think how Blizzard
think that was
handles
smart,
new heroes. I don't think how they handle new heroes is that bad anymore, because Anna and Orisa were easily handled better, and it's honestly
Sombra,
it's a 2-to-1. It's a 2-to-1 ratio, good to bad.
We don't talk about stuff.
No, we have to talk about the shit show that is
talk
Sombra.
about Sombra.
We have to talk about the several months of blue balling. We have to talk about the alternate reality game that went absolutely nowhere. We have to talk about the story, her fucking backstory that nobody really cares about. We have to talk
hate
about how
the
she's
world,
not
senor.
useful in the game. We have to talk about how her voice actor is terrible, how she looks ugly. Can we just turn this into a somber hit
Voice
piece?
actor looks
Are you
ugly, or
body-
Sombra looks
Can we turn this? Oh,
Are you
Albert was
body
going on.
shaming
Albert was
because
going
she's
on to
Mexican?
a goddamn tirade earlier because I picked Sombra in 3v3. This man, Summer, this man was like fucking Trump, man. This is the Trumpman. It's going nuts.
Okay. Let me explain myself.
Okay.
No, you're not allowed.
Okay.
This isn't a democracy. This is a sewage-ocracy.
No, it's called socialism. You
Yeah, I
Fuck
live in a
off.
socialist country. Fuck yourself.
How
But,
I
unfortunate.
wonder why your Medicare is fucking shit.
But at least I get it.
Oh, are you,
That's true.
At least I can
you-
afford it.
So do I.
Are you calling me poor, sir?
But yeah, basically,
This man makes more
than your
bank than
fucking
you.
Family.
that's probably true. But anyway,
The back
about the
down.
Sombra situation. The reason why I went on a racist tirade against all top
Taco loving niggers.
gonna have to
Now
bleep
we're
that
getting
one
to the
out.
real bad No, I'm not. We're
Uh,
getting into the bad shit.
Can't.
Okay, so
Remember
This
we
is the
said
shittiest podcast in the
either
world.
everything or nothing.
Alright.
We said
And
that.
we're going with the nothing option.
We're going for the nothing.
I was about to say taco loving niggers, but I stopped myself.
I said it for you.
Yeah. Took him right out your mouth.
So, okay.
Like some other things.
Alright.
Got him.
You're going to. Okay. Not only
Okay.
did you give her horrible damage, a non-damaging ult, and had her so gimmicky that she could be a defense hero, because all defense heroes have huge gimmicks,
No.
You had the Nerf. You had the Nerf. They're very gimmicky, like Maze Ice, Junkrat's like trapping people. The
Bombs.
snipers
That's
have,
not
like,
a gimmick.
weird
That's just a
little-
game mechanic.
Yeah, it works. It works well, but it's a gimmick. Like
It is
I
a
don't think
gimmick, yeah.
Junkrat is a gimmick character.
it's rotated around their character.
I think
But,
Junkrat is good.
I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. I'm
Well,
just
you
saying
say like a
he's not-
gimmick. What do you mean by that?
no. It's just that.
Do you mean like
their-
a specific
their character-
purpose?
Their character links with their backstory and character links with their gameplay.
So you mean it's just a character? Then?
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah, that's what
theme,
I'm
like a
saying.
character theme.
Gimmick may have been the right.
Like
yeah,
a character
gimmick-
theme.
Like
um,
they'll serve a certain purpose.
Yeah, but it revolves around the character as well. Like, well, I'm
Like a
saying.
theme.
So they made Sombra like that, but the problem is Sombra's character is so fucking bullshit that it doesn't even. That it's just like whatever. You hack Soldier 76. He still has a gun. You can't beat that. So
Like-
obviously, yeah. Continue.
No, I'm gonna let you finish first.
Okay, yeah, like, and then Jeff Kaplan had the fucking nerve to fucking tell me that she's a support hero. Are you fucking kidding me?
She's less of a
Like-
support than Sombra. I mean, it's
Yeah,
fucking...
Sombra's less of a
No,
support
than Symmetra.
herself.
But, like, getting back to the whole, like, character gimmick and theme for a second, think about the characters of Overwatch, and think about the role they would play in an actual battle. On defense, we've got
I hate
snipers...
to interrupt. I hate
Yeah.
to interrupt real quick, but I just want to tell you something that's happened in Fallout 4 right here.
Yeah.
So I've just robbed this
Okay.
man of all of his money, shot him in the chest with a shotgun. He's alive, mind you, and then he's still talking to me, and I'm like, "Can you pay me for that?" And he's like, "All right, yeah, sure." And he's got like just a gaping chest wound.
Dude, he doesn't give a shit.
Dude, that's basically Overwatch to me.
Yeah. You're just like, no, it's fine, though. But, like, think about the roles of a lot of our defense heroes, right? Like, snipers, explosive experts, shit like that. Those are characters that make sense in this kind of situation. A hacker. I'm sorry, what? Who fucking is like, oh man, we're not winning this fucking tide-turning battle. We need us a hacker. We need fucking video game Lord Mexico over here to come in here
Lord
and just
Mexico.
we need her to run up and DDoS all their shit. Like nobody fucking. It's just that Sombra is a gimmick. Let's get it down right here.
Yeah, that's
I
definitely. a
don't
gimmick
think-
character.
I don't think that hacking type characters or stories are at all
guess-
interesting to me. I don't think they're interesting. I think they're stupid and gimmicky and a product of like fucking
Reminds
millennial
me a little bit too much of my life.
or Watchdogs. She's basically Watchdogs. They hype her up for fucking so long. She's a hacking thing that's been hyped up for so goddamn long. She comes out and she's boring and stupid and nobody wants to play her. And then she dies out. And the developers are like, no, play nice and play her. We'll try and make you want to play her. And
No.
nobody wants to.
By changing
then
her,
you're
and
gonna
nobody
do-
wants
you're going to
to.
do
And
the
nobody
shit with
wants
Ana.
to.
This history is doomed to repeat themselves because they're going to do the same shit with Ana, where she was extremely underpowered in the beginning, and then they're just going to make her so fucking powerful. And then everyone's going to be like, nerf Sombra, and then that's just going to happen.
Ana was
Again,
released while Sombra was being teased, too. And Ana's release was easily better.
Well, everyone at first thought that Anna was gonna be Sombra.
Yeah,
Right.
I will admit.
I thought at first, it was like, oh, Sombra gonna be a support sniper? Oh, that sounds like a brilliant idea.
yeah,
And
it
then
wasn't.
Then I learned what Sombra actually was.
Then you learn the horrible truth. Like,
I mean,
Ana,
like, Anna was like, okay, that's cool, that's unique. I've never seen that done before.
yeah, like a healing sniper. That's actually pretty interesting. And she didn't have like a fucking half a year of blue balling with an alternate reality game. She didn't have
The
all this
alternate
stupid
reality game
teasing.
was fucking stupid.
Pointless.
Like, if
above
there
all,
wasn't
it was
so
pointless.
much ridiculous code breaking in it, I would have been fine with it.
Like this.
Also, I believe that Blizzard put out like a thing where they were just like, oh, we're not going to tease characters like that anymore. We took the Sombra back feed, like not back feed, with fucking backlash as like personally or something like that. It's like,
Right.
are you trying to put the blame on us of your shitty ASMR bullshit? Over there?
ASMR.
I mean this later. I might need this later. I always leave a back door.
But But yeah, like
Anna
Anna.
being our ass, senor.
I meant
Anna-
to say ARG, but
Anna didn't have that. They had like a little bit of teasing where they gave her a quick little short. They had like some, they had characters talking about Anna before, and then she came out, and that was
It's
it.
like it's the same thing with Arisa. I think they learned.
They realized it's just a
release it.
it's just a
Right.
character. It's nothing like it's not like you're fucking breaking like the whole world. It's just a character in a video
what
game.
they did with Orisa was the best thing for them to do, was like tease them with like a promo trailer and like a backstory.
Yeah,
Or,
that's
like,
what
what
they
they
did with
did-
Anna
Then
too.
release them like a week or two later.
That's what they did with Anna too, and it was pretty effective. And with
Exactly.
Orisa,
It wasn't like a backstory. It was just kind of like weapon.
Well, it's still technically a backstory.
yeah. And with Orisa, she's pretty unique too. She's got like, so like, she's kind of like, in my
Centaur.
opinion, she's kind of she's all the good reasons I play Reinhardt without the bad reasons.
But she
Because
sucks.
No, she doesn't. She's fucking awesome.
You want to know how to counter Arisa?
play any character.
Left.
Shoot her.
That's my only your Overwatch video that I like.
Yeah, but I feel like she's very balanced.
So,
in fact
let
that-
Can I explain this
Oh,
Overwatch video? What it is, it's Eddie the Chomp. He's like, so everyone, you're going to need a third-party program here. It's called Your Finger, and what you're going to do is you're going to take it and left-click your mouse. Notice that clicking rapidly. You can get any standard finger, but I prefer the razor finger. And it's like a rainbow color. It was actually rather clever. I enjoyed it.
That actually sounds like it might be kind of funny, which is different from all the other content those hacks put out.
Is
I
Eddie the
know.
is actually the funny one in the
Oh, yeah.
No.
the enjoyable one.
No, he's the
other
pretty
one
one.
is yeah, but the other one, I don't know his name.
The other one is, I don't know either.
Like
But-
some idiot.
No, he's
But,
actually
like-
a lot more bearable.
Really?
I mean-
in your opinion? I can watch Eddie the Chump's videos more than I can watch actually that other guy's videos.
The other guy doesn't have a voice that makes me want to shoot myself, so.
Hit again, all Overwatch.
And he just sounds like a. No. I like, Unit Lost.
Unit Lost is alright. Unit Lost, you have my seal of approval. I watch your videos.
Wow, this took a real fucking 180, didn't it? But like,
Anyway,
when I'm playing Orisa, I actually tend to do rather well because like I think she can be easily killed if you're going up against a bad one, which I think is kind of how it should be. Because if you know how to use Fortify right and you know how to use her pretty much the same way you would use like most other defensive tanks, where it's not like just run in and expect, to fucking survive everything, but just keep your team backed up and know how to, sustain damage the right way, you can do relatively well. And especially with using her Gravitron right-click to be able to, like, basically position other people, just drag and drop them to places where you need them better.
But I feel like she just is really squishy for a tank.
She can be at
Zarya
times.
is as
She's,
well.
her head hitbox is actually bigger than most celestial bodies, so.
Celestial.
Bless.
That's just me.
Disgusting.
Mm.
Is this a time where we talk about your Overwatch or
No.
We're talking about Arisa currently.
Yeah.
How dare you?
You
Try
fucking
and
loser.
derailed.
Fucking dare you?
Try and derail a topic that was
Sorry.
already derailed.
Sorry.
We don't apologize on this podcast, Albert. We
Alright,
don't
fuck you, Luke.
Well, he's a Canadian.
Thank you.
But
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot about that. Moving on.
it is in his nature.
So, like, I
Don't-
think
don't
Orisa's
fucking
release, her release was, better than Sombra.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy her gameplay a lot. I have, like, a lot of fun playing Orisa. And she has flaws that hopefully they won't fucking botch. But this is Blizzard, so they probably will.
Yeah, guys, Orisa, we found out she was too swishy, so what
In-
we decided to do
Is
I
we,
think
uh,
you,
we
think
gave
they
her
could do
homing
it.
missiles and unobtainium armor that is
We,
impossible to
we
penetrate.
I think
we
actually
made her
a
the size
viable,
of a pea.
a viable
And
solution.
You can't see her, but she's just gonna fucking decimate the field.
Her hitbox is so small that literally,
Not
unless
even
you
Symmetra can hit her.
unless you are plugged into the Overwatch server directly, your ping is not low enough to be able to hit her.
Also, her new ultimate ability, she just
Instantly
makes the
kills
game
everybody.
Exit she uninstalls the game for
It
everyone on
actually
the
just
opposing team.
DDoSes the Blizzard
You know,
servers.
that would have been a better Sombra ult if Sombra's ult was literally a lag
Just
switch.
gave everyone ping, like really bad ping.
Actually,
It's a
yeah,
lag
that would-
switch. Like
That'd actually be a. That's
like-
actually kind of.
That'd be
like kind of
interesting.
like kind of
That's
like
pretty cool.
Tracer's recall, but like in a negative effect. Like it doesn't regen your health, and it just moves everybody. Like it just keeps everybody
Kind of
from
like
being able to
actually
move.
lagging. Kind of like
Yeah.
what you feel like.
Like
That would
it-
be interesting.
it'd be cool for a nice little fourth wall break too, because you know, like a lot of
He
people in like
breaks
the
the fucking
Tumblr
fourth wall.
areas, the Tumblr areas eat up fourth wall breaks and referential humor. They love that shit.
I
It's
thought
like
it'd be
ice
a
cream.
rather interesting on the alt, but what I was gonna say before,
Yeah.
for a viable solution, I would think, is to take maybe replace the 100 more of her health, give her 100 more armor.
Yeah,
I
that would
think.
make sense.
Well,
But like,
that's gonna be
don't give her more health. Just replace.
Some of it with armor.
Oh
So
yeah.
it'd be like an even
Yeah.
split, or it'd be a little more armor than health, kind of like with Diva. Except
Or
Diva's
Rhine
all
Man.
armor, actually. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
she
They
has, like,
they made her like almost entirely armor at that point.
So like, why can't they do that with the Orisa? It'd actually make more sense that Orisa's more
Because
armor,
Orisa's
she's
like
a fucking
entirely a robot.
Yeah.
Well, mostly because of balance purposes, of course.
She has
Because
those
like
squishy
because
innards.
armor isn't
Well,
like
she has a huge head, because the horns, the very edge tips of her horns, counts as a
headshot.
headshot.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
Try
That's
it.
ridiculous.
Head-
Well, you did hear me earlier. Her head hitbox is the size of most celestial bodies, so that's
Oh, you know what's something that I really want to talk about?
What?
Do you guys remember when season 4 started and the
Oh,
Bastion buffs went
Fuck
through
you.
and
No,
everyone
no.
said that it was the bad?
Because it was the bad.
it was awful.
Oh my fucking god, how could you fuck up that badly? How could you let something
New
like that happen?
new Bastion buff. Bastion is actually turns into a helicopter when he spawns in. He can rain down insta-kill missiles whenever he chooses, and his ultimate is to simply Nagasaki the whole fucking place.
See, we
You
decided
die
to
in real
make-
life. That's it.
We decided to make Bastion
Made out of paper.
He melts into the ground and he just pops out whenever he feels like it, just killing anybody and then molds back into the ground.
Like a fucking whack-a-mole.
Or like
Yeah.
T-1000. No,
Yeah.
actually, in our newest update, we decided to turn Bastion into a swarm of robots that are able to enter every character's lungs
Not
and
a
kill
swarm
them.
of robots. A swarm of robot bees, mind you.
A swarm of bees. A swarm of mechanical
Just-
bees.
Just
and his
bees.
ultimate ability,
That
like,
also
fucking
set
sound
you
is
on
it's
fire.
To fuck bees. If that's the ultimate sound.
It's hip
Yeah.
to fuck bees.
Bees that also set you on fire. And are also impossible to hit. We
You know-
hope you
you know
enjoy
what?
Overwatch Season 6. Go fuck yourselves.
As much as I want Doomfist, I'd also want a fire character of some sort to like
Yeah, they're-
counter. Like it
Yeah.
would be a hard ass counter to May. Like
Yeah.
to be able to melt her out of her ice shit.
I
That'd be
feel
Yes,
like characters
yes.
should be able to break her ice block.
They should
do
be.
enough
They should be able to do that. They
But,
should
like,
be able to do that.
they need to release like a fire character who would be able to melt May's shit.
Yeah, there should be a character, or like there should be individual animations of characters breaking May's ice block, pulling her out, and like kicking the shit out of her, or
Like ripping
Oh my
her
God.
skull.
I want to have animations of May's literal like I want to have like animations of May's glasses melting onto her face, like the Toxic Avenger.
Oh god, that'd be awful.
I want to have like third degree burns and like
Yeah,
her
well,
fucking hair.
Let's talk about like the science of May's gun, right?
It's retarded.
So
It's retarded.
let's look at the game logic here. You snap out of that completely fine. Your entire body is being frozen. Like,
It'd
do you
at
know
least
how
be, like, her
you'd
have
body would bleed.
frostbite to like? I don't even.
Gib,
fuck
this is
No,
a this
dude,
is a game
she's
universe.
an angel.
You would-
She's
you
an
would
angel
literally
in
explode.
Overwatch, just
No,
You
Gib,
don't
this is a
want to
game
slow down.
universe. This is a game universe where the effects of radiation, of like severe radiation poisoning, just make you crazy. Instead of like, instead of,
Junkrat's.
Instead of your skin falling off, instead of your fucking hair coming out, instead of constant profuse vomiting with blood in it, you know, you just get a bit crazy.
I mean,
Right.
it all depends. Actually, it's not too far off because radiation can fuck with your brain. It all
Radiation is
depends.
basically like literally like just a crapshoot what it does to you.
This became a science podcast now.
It's
Oh,
still
not
related.
Hey, what is up, guys? Vsauce here.
Vsauce,
Michael here.
Mike Sauce, Vehicle here.
No.
Do you take this lovely woman to be your wedded wife? I do.
I love Michael so much, dude.
Or do I?
Are you kidding?
Vsauce, Michael here.
Fuck my ass, the police are here. But yeah, like...
Can we talk about lazy ass reload animations for a moment?
Oh.
Who has one? Like McCree.
McCree's isn't that
like,
bad.
He shoots all, like, you know how his bullets glow inside his gun, his cylinder, right?
Yeah.
When he shoots all 4 of them out, they're still glow. Like, all
Yeah, they
6
should
of them
actually
out.
stop glowing. That would be a nice detail.
Yeah.
But they don't.
But, like, and let's talk about another thing. Lazy ass legendaries. Young
Oh
Genji.
god.
Young Hanzo. In the beta, this was interesting. Young Hanzo had a younger...
Hanzo.
He had a younger voice actor.
Really?
Really?
Really, look it up. His ultimate sounds completely different.
Why didn't... Ugh. They need to do that for Ana, Genji, and fucking Hanzo. Oh, and Soldier.
It shouldn't be that hard. Like for Genji, just remove the voice filter.
Yeah, that's just a voice filter.
But they don't.
No shit.
Because that would require work.
That would require effort.
That would require caring
It would
about your
would
game.
not require that much effort just to remove a fucking filter.
Well, in order to do a younger, like, voice,
It
you would have
does.
to hire
What
a
the
new
fuck?
voice actor
Yeah,
or actress,
I'm not sure.
which would cost them money. But they're making so much money off of this game that you would think they would
I mean,
do
do you know-
that.
Let me look this up. I'm not sure if this is still correct.
Hmm.
How much money does Blizzard?
How much is Blizzard worth?
No, I need to do this from Hearthstone. I remember this being like a huge grossing thing. It earns about $20 million a month. Hearthstone.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not fucking kidding you.
That's fucking ridiculous.
That is a lot of money.
That is a lot of fucking money.
You're right. It is a lot of fucking money. So yeah, Albert just couldn't it up, I'm assuming. But yeah, he had a completely different voice, young Hanzo.
Yeah, dude, he did have a fucking...
Why they removed it?
Somebody posted in the comments.
Because they would have had to pay him more.
It was too silent, and I was like, just up the volume.
Just
Well, like-
literally...
Like what they did with that fucking Roadhog voice line.
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh,
this
God.
actually this is
Want some candy?
Now it's like fucking clipping.
well.
Yeah.
If you think about it, you know, it wasn't in the beta. It was in the early days of Overwatch being fully released. The Okami skin, the ultimate sound is completely different now. They completely redid the line
Why?
because it was silent.
Fucking up the volume.
But it wouldn't
Literally-
have sounded natural.
So then you use
So they
compression.
Then
Then you use multi-band compression.
Why they redid that one instead of other things, I don't know.
Yeah, Hanzo's old whenever he was in the wolf skin, he was like, like you couldn't hear shit. So it was just the worst thing.
But then he eventually raises his voice. Oh, Kamio.
I have no idea what he says.
It says something about a wolf
It's
consuming.
like Okami is basically like a pun of wolf and god. Like that one game
Oh, that game.
on the PS2 that nobody talks about.
Yeah.
It was all right.
You like do some.
It's no Wind Waker.
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker was
Can we
good.
talk about the
Overwatch
fucking Nintendo Switch? My God.
Oh my
No.
god, this is.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll
No,
leave
that's-
that for
this
another
isn't the right-
time.
That's not.
We'll
that's
leave that
right,
for
yeah.
another time.
Talking about Overwatch. What
Oh,
else?
God.
Overwatch related. Ooh.
Just like honestly, I think we've hit most of the bases. In all
Is this
honesty,
it? Is this
I don't know.
the end?
Check the list. What have we talked
We-
about?
we went over all
everything?
three. Yeah,
Yep, all three.
we went into pretty fine detail and we segued rather nicely. I think that was pretty alright.
Alright, that's the end of it. That was
Uh,
actually long.
Yes, it was. Well, that's the end of the. Actually, Gib, take it away.
And we'll be sure to like us on iTunes, please.
We don't have iTunes.
Check
We
us
don't have
out.
iTunes support. Fuck.
Oh wait, we were gonna roast your Overwatch. Hold up.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna roast
Okay,
these
let's do
cunts.
that.
Call out your Overwatch.
Fuck your Overwatch.
Fuck your Overwatch. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about how your
Fuck.
Overwatch are hacks?
Oh Jesus.
The only
Almost.
the only
That was
issue
a little bit spicy.
that I get is that those cunts keep on saying like, "Oh, what
Nerf
this change? No, this change was good." But then when they revert it back, they're like, "Oh no, this change was bad."
You know what? Now that I think of it, what if like Blizzard's like bullshit balancing tactics are mostly because of like the stupid like Overwatch YouTube channels
Because
basically
they
just pressuring them?
They ride their dicks 24/7.
They
and it's
really do.
fucking- Oh, it's and then
Oh,
you don't
Overwatch
get
is
any
the greatest
criticism.
game ever, but they need to really fix this non-issue that only affects me. I'm gonna
The-
ruin this for other players.
The
I wish I had a real
fucking-
job.
The fucking, the Roadhog needs some wants some candy.
Candy line is too quiet. Make it clip. Make it start
I
clipping.
gotta really understand if he wants me to have candy or not.
I gotta really understand.
I need to know if he's giving it. It really just adds to its character, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fact that fucking they made Zenyatta able to press left click and kill everyone on the game, that's balance. They know what they're doing.
I don't know, Zenyatta.
Hey, guys.
we could talk about all the heroes. if we
Hey
want.
guys, we heard your complaints, so for Zenyatta, we added a second ult for Zenyatta that literally dematerializes the player and puts them into the existential void forever.
Also commonly known as the Iris.
Also
Yeah,
known
Zen-
as Blizzard's offices.
Zenyatta becomes the
No
unit,
soul
and
escapes.
then- Or just give Zenyatta a fucking second ultimate where all of his arms come out and he just has guns in all of them and he just starts shooting.
Or just give him like a giant robot dick so it makes it a bit less like backhanded when he fucks me.
Moves back and forth, he just swings.
But your Overwatch stuff. Just all like Overwatch YouTube channels, like I got a friend, right, who's doing his own Overwatch YouTube channel, and you know what? I gotta give it to him because he's not fucking riding Blizzard's dick about stuff. He's not like, oh, Blizzard, the greatest game fucking place in the world. I can't jack off at night without thinking about Tracer. Like, he's not riding Blizzard's dick.
You mean to tell me you don't do that?
I mean,
Tracer's a gay.
that's
guy.
besides the point. What?
But,
You can still jack it to gay people. I do it all the time.
No, I was just saying. I was
I'm
like,
pre-
I
I'm
need
pretty
a
sure
Overwatch
that's-
video.
Tracer is gay?
Tracer
it
is
completely
gay.
changes the game.
Now she
Hey guys,
shoots
I don't
bullets
really.
every other
Hey guys,
character.
killing Tracer is advocating for gay violence. If you don't add in a new voice line about Tracer talking about eating out her girlfriend, if you don't add in a new voice line about Tracer saying that he likes girls, I'm uninstalling the game.
Remember, Blizzard makes like probably
Games.
somewhere around $1 billion a month or something like that.
They made
But,
half
like-
$1 billion in August from Overwatch alone.
But like, I'm happy that he's making an Overwatch channel that's not dick riding Blizzard because so many of these channels.
Sponsor him.
Because
tell him what it
Overwatch,
is, give us
it's Cyberdog. He's got a channel called Cyberdog, as in like
that guy.
90s dog. But I do like his channel art and shit, and it's pretty nice.
We
It
are
feels-
actually sponsored by Cyberdog.
yeah.
He
it's-
pays us.
Yeah, he gives us, he pays us in pizza rolls that he sends in the mail. They're cold by the time they get here. They're cold by the time they get here, but they still taste good.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, it's the thought that counts.
Kind of fucking hate him, but you know, whatever.
I mean, that's what I said when a girl tried to beat the shit out of me one time.
Oh my god.
To be
we
honest,
talk about women who've tried to kiss us because I don't want to go into that.
no, we're not.
Talking about Overwatch.
That has no bearing on Overwatch. We'll talk about that on the next podcast
Tracer's
next year.
gay. What?
Yeah, but like she's not like the cool kind of gay. Actually, no. Actually, you know what? I think Trace is one of the better gay characters in media. No, here's the thing, right? She's on like the good spectrum of characters where like it's not like fucking shoved in your face that she's gay. It's like it was like literally there is
One
nothing
comic and they said
is one comic and that's it, as opposed to say Dragon Age Inquisition.
Andromeda.
No, not Andromeda is not as bad as Inquisition.
I haven't even
Inquisition
played
is so much
Andromeda
worse.
yet.
Don't.
Is it not good?
Don't waste your money.
People are like, oh, you know, the shooting gameplay is fine, but like every clip of the shooting gameplay is like just showing nothing but T-posing and bugs. Even if the shooting gameplay is fine, that's like buying a racing game for the story. That's not what people are here for.
That's like buying Kane Lynch too for a good game.
You know, Albert, I'm still like not even a quarter of the way through editing Arcane and Lynch clips, and it's driving me to suicide.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm actually, you know what? Actually, hold on a second. Pull out my
Watch the
fucking
Kane
knife.
video too. Video coming out.
No, the Kane and Lynch video is not going to be out until 2017. Don't expect the Fear 3 video.
It is 2017.
Well,
He's probably like lit off his ass. It's okay.
I'm
just
actually
like, posting
don't
it right now.
don't expect the Fear 3 video until fucking like 2020, when I presumably kill myself. It'll be my it'll be what I bring to my grave.
Fear 3, a copy of Fear 3.
Yeah. Be in my
That's
death.
it.
I'll be on my deathbed. I'll hand somebody an external. I'll be like, upload the playthrough.
Please.
Oh, that was 4
like-
hours.
God, that was
What
4
the
hours of
fuck?
pain. But yeah, we've been derailing quite a bit. But yeah, honestly,
Your podcast now?
yeah, that might be a good spot to end it. So that was our.
Kane and Lynch.
This is our shitty podcast.
I want to say one thing.
Okay.
This is something Lucas told me earlier. Kane kind of looks like Keemstar in the final mission.
Yeah, Kane from Kane. No, not Kane. Kane
Hold
is
on,
the.
let me
Oh,
It's
sorry,
Lynch. Lynch is the guy with the
let
mullet.
me end this podcast off with a big man Tyrone reference. If you don't leave a like on this video, we've worked so hard on it. You'll never get the suck.
Dearest Asuka friend, I can't help but notice your umbrageous temper.
I fucking love that, man.
Dude, Tyrone Legstrong is the best. But yeah, so that's the end of that. Concludes this podcast.
Fuck
We
you.
hope you didn't enjoy. Yeah, we hope you didn't enjoy it. I honestly hope you get
Yeah,
cancer if
honestly,
you're listening to
I
this.
And I hope
No,
you
I
hated
no,
it.
that's actually, you know what? That's actually not okay to say. I hope you have a nice day. But I mean, like,
you stuck or like when you're paying at the cash register, you don't have a dime because it's like 10 cents over, and you gotta look like an awkward bitch as you're just walking away.
dude, I've had that happen to me before. Like, I take 45 seconds to open my wallet, and I'm like, I can't go back. I can't go back.
Please don't do this to me.
Yeah.
You can't do this to me.
Well, so yeah, definitely like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you liked it. Probably.
Don't actually. Don't
yeah,
do any
don't
of those
actually.
things.
There's probably not really going to be like a consistent. There's not really going to be a consistent upload schedule because
Stream of content.
I mean,
it
Probably.
kind of just depends on when everybody is online, which is kind of fluctuating these days.
Yeah.
In fact, I was going to sleep through it tonight, but I didn't.
Wow.
I mean,
What a war hero. Subscribe
dude.
for Lucas the War Hero.
Don't do that. Because all that's on this channel right now, other than this, because the playthroughs aren't up there, all else that's on this channel is just anime shit posting.
you are an anime shitpost,
We
Lucas.
should cut
Yes,
it
I
off.
am. Yeah. Well, that concludes this podcast. You guys have a nice night.